Welcome back. All right. One last time.
I won't let anything happen to Shibuya or my friends.
His determination has made him even more British.
I don't know, I was kind of
And
thought
then
that
the
you need to
villain-
sacrifice one thing between your quote-unquote
And then
friends and
the
the
villain-
city.
And then the villain twists his words and is like, so you said Shibuya or your friends? Well, that's your choice now.
And here's our final vision.
Shibuya's on the verge of
Oh,
destruction.
we really are starting from the beginning of the day.
What the? But I won't let that happen.
This time.
The whole city.
This is actually
On fire.
pretty...
Yes,
Yes.
go on.
Yes, Sonic, it is on fire.
There's not even any car-carrying tornadoes.
I won't let that be.
I will
our
say,
future.
this is actually pretty unique, though. This is like if, say, you reach the end of a Final Fantasy game, then skipped ahead 20 years to go back and...
Bravely Default, Trova.
Yeah, Bravely Default.
I wonder if they got some
Also,
inspiration
they-
from Bravely Default.
Potentially.
The problem with that Bravely Default is that it does it so many times over and over to the point where it just becomes sickening. Like, are we really doing
Is
this
it part
again?
of the plot?
I lost
Yes,
count.
sir.
I'm not even. It's part of the plot, but it gets to a point where it gets exhausting. Like, how many more times are we going to have to repeat the climax of the game? Jesus.
Let me guess, Groundhog Day, Luke.
I seriously. I don't even.
Again, Trova, it's complicated.
I don't even remember how many
Fair
times
enough.
they do it. Like, I genuinely lost count. But
I think between 6 and 8.
Okay,
I'm here because I turned back time.
but not once, but twice.
Team Azano is fantastic, but man, their first game does have some rough
Actually, the
edges.
first was the 4 Years of Light, as
Well,
far as I remember.
were they known as team? Were they technically the same team? Was it
I'm
second?
pretty sure they were, because, you know, they put the Easter eggs from that into Bravely Default.
Sure, okay.
I've been through Endless 8. I'm fine. It's
Kill
whatever.
them, what?
Were erased last time?
Unfortunately,
Yeah, let's
Some
just
of
say that.
you.
this is exactly why I decided to come back.
I love how he doesn't even specify that he was the only survivor.
But the real fight is still ahead, and this time, it's gonna be even tougher.
So what can we do that's different, though?
Getting a special Reaper or something?
Killing from behind.
The noise that
I
spawns.
feel
when
like
you
we
turn
might
back
need
time.
even more help.
That's the real threat. Right. It grows stronger every time I use my powers.
Come to think of it, what is Show up to, I wonder?
You'll see. Hold on.
I forgot about him.
So whack, yo.
Kubo would.
They're setting something up with him, and I don't think it's The World Ends With You Free.
Hold on.
Because he's a dick.
Fubo?
What?
Remember
No recollection of that.
what did Haas said he did.
Oh.
What?
So Kubo doesn't even exist in the past before
Nope.
he got eradicated.
That's the new. That's the basically, Joe. This is another new concept that this game introduces. Beyond erasure, exorcising means that person has been erased from the space-time continuum altogether. Like it.
So, his action still remains still, though?
Remember who Kubo
Yes.
is?
Okay.
somebody
I mean,
else?
He erased the person specifically, but
But his actions still remain somehow.
his actions still remain.
I mean that's good because he was an asshole. So
Well, he is the villain, Dwibs. That's kind of the point.
I'll think I'll have
Still.
more to say about that in the Final Boss Waves. I think I have all the pieces now.
Still, I'm guessing this is what makes it possible for us to win without Kubo directing the noise.
He removed Kubo from this world entirely. How am I supposed to explain?
Yeah.
So,
So how are we gonna explain
that-
this to the guys?
Well, just tell him.
I
This
met
guy-
God and he told me things.
Yes.
Also, Ashoka, want to talk about all that?
Hopefully,
Ashoka,
No,
what
no,
the hell?
no,
I was
no.
here in front of you.
Don't worry, we will.
Just bad.
There's actually a good reason why she's been keeping it hidden.
Want to
You'll see.
succeed. We'll need all the help we
Not to
can.
mention priorities.
Just gotta think
Yeah.
it through.
Let's just remember. You can, if you've been paying attention to what the other Reapers have been telling Shoka ever since she joined us, you might already be having a guess of what else she's hiding.
Yeah, it's not about Shibuya or Shinjuku anymore. The game's over.
Yeah, at this point...
So why are we still playing it then?
The Executor. He's not here anymore, but he's our real enemy.
Even from beyond the grave.
It's all of
Actually,
us
not just the
against
grave,
us.
from beyond existence.
Okay. If you say so, it must be true. I'm with you.
Get a room! See?
We don't have time.
See? No, did you notice us blushing? Go ahead,
I'm
Luz.
gonna save Shibuya. Oh, is that me or?
Yes.
Yes, it's
I'm
him.
gonna
Remember.
save Shibuya no matter what.
Remember,
It's
the
no
entire
good,
reason
though.
is
Her
meant to
account's blocked.
we blocked her account.
Can't wait to play Fango with you again.
She gets her account back and her phone explodes.
We can do it.
Carbuncle.
I mean,
All the notifications.
Carbuncle.
How much notifications?
Alright, and Azuki has been added to our social, but we can't add him yet because there's another person we need to befriend first before we can get to his node. You can probably guess who that is.
Threats. Well,
Well, there you go. See, there's someone who's friends with Neku, who's also friends with Hazuki. If you think about it, it's pretty obvious who that is.
Wonder who that could
Sora,
be.
of course.
Yeah, Sora! So,
Jova, like we've said, Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Hearts takes place in the same multiverse, so it's possible.
And given
Also-
how Kingdom Hearts 4 goes, they may or may not make that our unofficial The World Ends With You free. But, okay, one thing I wonder regarding the Kubo thing, like, what do people remember in place of Kubo? Just, like, the noise
Show
doing
just
stuff on
showed
its
up
own?
out of nowhere, I guess. I guess that makes sense. You can peek. My suspicion is you can picture, that happening. But
Remember, up until the okay, the only people right now who remember is him and the angels, of course.
also, that's gonna be technically tough to convince Shiba to actually stop because now apparently I guess he doesn't remember anyone giving him powers.
That's okay, Teo, because we have another trump card that we haven't used yet.
okay, I just gotta remember what happened here. What I could do to make sure we're ready. I mean, because we can't exactly kill him from behind. We're not hitmen.
You might remember, Teo, how we've had scenes that seemed a bit pointless the first time we did this day. Didn't seem to go anywhere. So maybe let's try to retrace our steps, see what we missed.
Like, remember, to you, even you have pointed out that Sho hasn't acted on whatever he seems to have been planning yet as well.
We'll see. Let's just see what happens.
Oh. Give me a break, yo.
Who you texting?
Your mom.
We already went through this.
Yeah, let's skip this. Go ahead.
Right. That's his sister, Ryan.
It-
Still can't believe she hacked her way into the RNS.
I love how Orion became a computer hacker. That's so awesome.
She's gotta have some pretty bad skills to manage that.
She just
Not
needs
just
to
a
miss one line where she says, "I mean."
Not just a
Wait.
computer actor, she apparently became Angelina Jolie from Hackers since she hacked into, well, the afterlife, pretty
Hack the
much.
planet.
Wasn't Kaie the one who designed the RNS?
Is she right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, everything's been voiced for so long. I kind of didn't register with me. Why?
That's what I thought.
Oh, that's how you got in.
Did you hear me?
Yes?
It's called deduction, Shoka, and the game is afoot.
Basically, yeah.
Also, if I had a nickel for every time I heard about hackers in the last 2 days, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it happened twice.
Oh, but I am doing something. I'm awaiting a certain someone. Surprised face.
Then that means the person Kaie was searching for, or waiting for,
One who holds incredible power.
is Jesus?
Well,
Gee, I
we're-
wonder who they're talking
a
about.
power. No, it's a power not of the supernatural variety, so it can't be Jesus.
Neku sighs a big breath of relief.
Beats. That's your sister texting you. Rhyme, right? What? How the hell did you... Oh, right. Future.
Even Beat gets it.
All right.
Yeah, isn't she the one responsible for hacking the RNS?
Reaper networking service, in case you forgot. Wait, fracking?
No.
Not fracking.
yes, she's fracking just for
Okay.
the money.
See, even said, oh no.
Not that.
You know, of
All
course.
all those earrings are clearly clogging your ear system, Fred.
No. You see, that's the big.
Yeah, she might have done that.
Damn.
No, not fracking. She ain't giving all the
You see, that's the real twist.
Hold
It
on.
turns out,
Just told me she's in.
Yes, thank you.
you see,
What?
see, that's it. That's
Remember
the
the
real
line,
twist.
Pedro. Like I said, that's the typical hacker line. I mean,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Seriously, yo?
Maybe, maybe Matt also knows about that stuff.
honestly,
So
I can easily believe that was also in the original script.
Now she's saying she's trying to meet with the development or something.
maybe you mean
fracking.
maybe developer?
Well, you see, Sherry, that's the twist.
Sounded sketchy
Rhyme-
to me, so I just told
This
her
is
not
actually-
to.
Her
Yeah,
psychic.
Yes.
as we've seen and we'll even see later in the finale, Beat is a very overprotective brother.
Classic.
I believe they
And
may
you
be
let your
able to
sister
offer some
frack.
assistance. Well, to be fair, I can understand because remember, Beat saw his sister die in front of him once, so I can understand why he's
Not
so
to
overprotective.
mention they had terrible parents.
Yeah.
So siblings gotta need to stick together.
Yeah.
For real, yo? Yeah, for real, yo. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to devise a plan to save Shibuya. We'll just evacuate all the civilians overnight. For real? For real?
Yes, for real.
Yeah, Kaie's been waiting for Ryan for a while now. Yeah, they're going to evacuate all the civilians into another city. But that might take too long, so they have to come up with another plan. Mentioned how he's got incredible powers. Now he needs to help in order to save the city.
And then Guns' skill issue, we managed to evacuate everyone to the safety zone in less than a night.
I mean, she is pretty powerful. But I already told her to stay away, man.
And you assume she would
go
listen
ahead.
why?
Her and Shiki both told him it's too dangerous here.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not entirely wrong.
I will argue he's more than.
Neku's like, that was my contribution.
And even if they did make it in, who's going to protect them?
That's a good point.
We got noise to erase and shit.
That's actually a good
What
point.
did I...
And I ain't trying to put them in harm's way, yo. Not again.
Not again. Yes. Yeah.
What if we told you, Beat, though, that they are our only hope?
But she told me she just arrived at the station.
Whoopsie!
Dang, that was fast.
Hilarious.
That was fast.
Man.
Says she's on the way to Unagawa, yo.
Which is where Kaie is.
And we at least get someone to escort her there? Someone in the area.
Near the station? Actually, we're gonna meet Coco at Tower Records later.
Oh no.
We've heard.
Yay.
Pixie chick!
I'm down. She's on our side now. I'm saying this a bit earlier than I thought I would, but I spent enough time with her back in Shinjuku to know.
She killed you! Alright, if you say so, man.
I mean,
That was actually pretty easy for you to get over.
Desperate
Let me
time.
ask her.
Desperate times. Well, remember what he said to Nagi previously. Beat completely trusts Neku. If Neku thinks it's fine, then it's fine. That'd be pretty dependable if she's earned Neku's trust. Yeah, exactly. See.
Tis more likely that she trusts him, which is why he can ask a favor as such.
Let's just say I have that effect on people.
I mean, did you see how the light that came in when I showed up in the game for the first time? I'm just that charismatic and lovable.
Perhaps.
Were we to attempt the same, we would be doubtless dismissed with a laugh and a bye-bye.
Wow, that's a pretty good impression you do it for, actually. It's almost like you should have the same actor as you.
We're not in the Sonic 3 movie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, so Neko will text her, see if she can do it.
Or so I believe.
and I love Fred's snicker there. Jova?
Took a little cajoling, but she's in.
A little cajoling.
Promise the cookies.
Told her to take Rhyme to meet with Kaie. Oh, and I also told her not to shoot Rhyme
Remember,
back either.
go ahead.
Why is he making them walk all the way to the Gawa, yo?
Remember, Reapers can travel between the UG and the RG.
You ought to at least make me somewhere closer, like Dogen Zaka.
He thought she
I'm
needed
gonna have
a
to tell
stroll.
me they're halfway instead.
Okay, so basically they're gonna be in Dogenzaka then. Okay.
Okay. Before we met up with Kaie at Udagawa,
We're okay.
and now he and Rhyme are set to rendezvous at Dogen Zaka,
Okay, so that's our first major thing we get.
which means we should head there next.
Okay then.
All that's missing is a revelation that Shiki's also coming into the UG while we're at it.
I wonder.
Also, Pedro, since I guess you were about to ask, cajole means persuade someone to do something by sustained coaxing or flattery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I was gonna ask. Like, I was more laughing at the word or
Oh,
anything.
okay.
I can guess.
I should be beating up around.
I can easily guess what that means based on the
Does
context.
cajole sound like a similar euphemism in Portuguese?
No.
Convincing sounds more like that.
It's a word that there's no equivalent for that word. I mean, aside from the straightforward convince, basically.
Okay, made it to Dogen Zaka.
I was just wondering what about it made you laugh, that's all.
The word sounds funny.
Okay.
Rhyme and Kaie should have met up by now. Now I've just got to find them. Wait, I don't know what Rhyme looks like though.
It's okay. Beat is with you. He will tell you how she looks like and recognize her.
Look for somebody who's not dressed in black.
And
Like-
Draped in black.
Half the
See?
civilians.
all right, here we go. Beat.
Like, look for somebody who looks like they're plotted.
Rhyme!
And I love her design again.
It's so cute.
Whoa. Hold on a sec. That's Beat's sister?
Fascinating.
My. What about her is
I'm
surprising?
about to say, like, what is causing these reactions?
Even
Am I not
joking.
getting
No,
something?
no. This is a common anime gag. The fact that she looks super cute.
I mean, I don't. Okay, I get the brutish nature of it, but I don't think he's ugly.
Hey there, Rhyme. The name's Toza Furuzawa, but my friends all call me Fret.
Oh god, Brett, sorry, BT's gonna start saying.
And my name's Raimu Bito. Okay.
BT's gonna start to say, "Are you dating my sister?"
Oh god, no.
Tail, put a pin on that. But you can call me Rhyme. And you two must be Rendo and Nagi, I presume.
Hi.
That's me.
Well met.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm actually going to have something to talk about regarding Rhyme's voice actress at the end of this.
Wow, Cream sure got older.
No, Michelle. Okay, is Michelle? Okay, Davis, could you check who's voicing her in this game, please, while we're doing this? Okay.
Let's check.
I only spy 4 of you. Where are Neko and Shoka? I don't think it's Michelle Ruff, actually. But go ahead and check for me, Davis.
Right here.
Ashley Rose Orr.
There you go.
I'm mainly joking because she gives such the Cream vibes.
Actually, I don't think she can.
Remember, she's in it.
She voiced Rhyme in Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, exactly.
So she got The character got recast after the first game.
That's the weird part too that I'm
Wait,
going
did
to
Rhyme
talk.
actually speak in the first game now that I think about it?
She
Actually,
had
yeah, that's a very
she,
good
she
question.
had the occasional voice clip, yes, but it was just a small thing.
It might have been kind of on the same tier with
Remember-
like, you know, characters
oh,
speaking in the original
look.
Ace Attorney games, so there wasn't
Here's
too
a tip
much
for you.
pressure to bring her back.
Here's a tip for you: go back and rewatch the final voiced cutscene that Neku's narrating when he's meeting his friends. You can actually hear a rhyme saying "over here."
Yeah, that is
Right,
true.
yeah. Right, yeah. I'm guessing, though, she had so little lines that they kind of, you know, didn't have as much pressure
Yeah.
bringing
They
her
had
back
like
as everyone
they have
else.
like a young VA that hit puberty in the meantime.
No, Till. I will explain later. I couldn't see
Okay,
Coco or
alright.
Kai either. Okay, so the basic point is that Rhyme can't see Neku, but Coco sent me messages through Reaper Creeper. We're going to explain this in later. And Kai just texted me like always. Obviously because she's in a different plane than Neku. That's the
But she can see us.
Reaper Creeper. Hey, callback to the first game.
Yes.
Go ahead, Shuri.
Oh.
On the bottom left.
A divination game in which a coin moves across a piece of paper of its own accord.
It once decided how a CEO ran his business.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's probably my favorite. Of
Look how
the,
smug Nagi
yeah,
is.
that's my favorite of the Shibi artwork. Actually, that particular Nagi one.
Although I should mention, actually, that Ryan getting a different voice actress in this game is exactly the same thing as in
Exactly.
the Japanese
I
version.
was going to explain that later. Hold on, I'll explain that. Oh, like one of those Ouija boards or whatever.
Yeah, we cannot say the
Yeah,
name
close-
because
close
Hasbro.
enough.
Yeah, Hasbro will sue you.
Yeah, Hasbro will sue us. So sorry. And yeah, it's
For cash.
you'll notice it's actually the exact same sprite from the first game. Go ahead, Shuri.
You've got a lot of nerve asking a favor at a time like this.
Oh, I'm sorry. We disturbed your bath time, princess.
Fairy princess.
She's adorable. I can't be mad at her.
Remember, she
Even when she shot Neku in the back.
Remember, she like. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
I'm a super busy lady, you know.
Remember, me and Dwebs already concluded that she's anime Carmelita. Carmelita's Pat.
You know-
So
You know, this actually makes me wonder. We know that we know that Rindu's inner circle of friends
Jova.
died, but did everyone else here also die too? I know, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Shmari. You're lucky I did just about anything to save Shibuya anyway. Laters.
also, Shiri, I get it. Patches is a bad influence for me, but Coco is just fine for you.
Get your hands up, you're
I see how it is.
Hey, listen, like, cute people can do nothing wrong, alright?
Aha! Somebody.
Hi there.
Dictator for you, Shiri.
hi there, Rindo. Smiley face.
Philosophy of getting through Umineko. Hot people and pretty people can do no
Hold on.
wrong, okay?
Hold on. Rhyme and I are hard at work analyzing our foe. So yeah, they actually are analyzing the birds. We've discovered some strange entities lurking in Shibuya.
Even stranger than the noise we've been fighting?
Entities bearing an eerie resemblance to our own spiritual energies, the birds.
Surprise face.
Basically, remember Kubo explained to us that that's what the birds are.
Yeah, about that.
Let me give you a cheat sheet for
Go
the
ahead.
answer.
I think those are the noises that spawned when I used my powers. More of them appeared each time I turned back the clock, like this. Oh, fuck. And I'm pretty sure even more will appear next time we face them. Because you know what would be funny if Rindo tried to do a demonstration but ended up making it worse.
All signs point to yes, unfortunately, sad face. Our data should be the only information that exists here. But it seems there's corrupted data hidden throughout the city. Exactly.
Well, we'll just get antivirus then.
It's not that simple, unfortunately. And it is thus now our job to get that data under control.
Question is how?
How do we do that?
Ah, are you talking with Kaie?
Now I'm talking with your.
I don't know if I don't know if I would call what we found corrupted data like he does.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't mention that. I probably shouldn't mention her mom, should I?
Depends on which version of her mom.
But whatever it is, there sure is a whole lot of it.
One that isn't a complete cow.
Though the one
That's
in the
what he's up
Timpin
against.
Slammer universe.
I like how her. I'm afraid I like how her new clothes still have the skull motif. And as it stands, we're sorely outnumbered.
So what you're saying is we need to clone ourselves to fight them.
But I'm right.
Which suggests that our odds of success are non-existent.
Exactly.
Never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds. Yeah.
Well, if it's a
Besides-
case of backing joke, I'm thinking more of something like, cheating the power level of a character or something like that, like an invincibility code.
Of course. We'll pull a King's game and hack into the virus. Stupid.
Well, Kaie and I are gonna try to brainstorm a way to get rid of some of the data. So there you go. Rhyme will now be our person in the chair. Two heads are better than one after all, and Kaie will join her. So there you go. We got the two top best actors helping us. In the meantime, we'll need you to recruit as many people to help as you can. Huh, Tail?
Yes, even Izuki and Karia.
Well prepared is well armed, as they say. There you go, Tail. Take a wild guess who's going to be recruited as part of this.
Who's they, yo?
They.
Everyone!
Her intellect is most impressive.
Yeah. So there you go, Tail. You asked me about this in the first playthrough. As you can see, she did find a new passion. So what Mr. H was talking about in the first game, yeah, that you should take a look hard at yourselves and hopefully find a new purpose in life, like Mr. H said in the secret reports.
So she's the one who constantly hacks into Sony's system and gets away with it.
Yes, Rhyme was at.
He stole Sony PlayStation.
Hey, Neku.
Hey, Rhyme. Not like she can hear me.
Hey, earphones just now?
No, unfortunately.
Since Neku actually is dead, thanks, Coco.
But I can kind of tell that what he's saying from the look on your face.
Detraction.
What a relief that you two managed to find each other.
Yeah, like, at the end of the day, Neku's still dead. Hopefully we can fix that.
Once this is all over, we'll bring you back to life lickety-split.
I love it. It sucks you're dead. Don't worry, we'll bring you back to life. Non-Frankenstein style.
I know Shiki can't wait to see you either.
Well, about
So,
that.
so you'd better not let her down, okay?
I won't let her and Mr. Cat down.
No, remember, Joba,
Character
Neku
development.
now calls it a cat, so... Now it's
He
Beat.
won't, yo.
We transferred the joke onto Beat now. Beat's the one who says it now.
Let's be honest, though, guys. In his heart, he still calls it Mr. Pig for old time's sake.
Okay,
Just to annoy Shiki specifically.
So, Rhyme and Kaie are going to come up with a way to erase the noise.
Oh, so it's kind of like how I annoy Vanessa by going, "Can I keep you?" So
If I help
God.
fight people, they can help us fight back.
that's okay. That's actually common couple stuff, so I can relate.
Shiva, I guess?
I mean, go ahead.
Calling off the game's already a big ask, but convincing him to team up too? Now that'll be tough.
So what you're saying, Pedro, is that Casper actually had profound dialogue when Casper asked, "Can I keep you?"
It's funny. I never thought I'd have a Reaper asking me for help.
Well, the end of...
One of their pets ate me.
Nor did I imagine an RG dweller could infiltrate the RNS. Remember, he's the one who designed the RNS.
She's built
Well,
different.
Tongue face.
Well,
She's
it's
just
the end
that.
of days.
You have certainly proven yourself a force to be reckoned with. You hacked my system. We should totally be buddies.
I mean, again, if
my.
Packers told me to anything to go by, yes, it's a show of strength or something.
You would be foolish of me not to request your aid, smiley face. If you say so.
Oh god, you gotta love this.
But still, you're full of surprises.
A dilemma that can only be solved by people texting instead of looking each other in the eye.
You'd think a Reaper wouldn't be so eager to help my brother and his team.
And people say too much screen time is bad for you.
Let alone go so far as to stand up against the Game Master. Well, let's just say, Ryan, there's a lot that you don't know. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes. I must, if I am to realize my dream of digitally archiving every possible phenomenon.
Good
This
luck
is the
with that.
This is the guy who would write paragraphs on Discord.
That's one heck of a dream.
As a former Wikia contributor, I can tell you it's not easy.
Your assistance
Like
in
the
da-
kind of paragraphs that
And
require more than one
then,
post on Discord.
then Kaie texts.
Yes.
Then Kaie texts. Well, not with that attitude, frowny face.
Clearly.
To think we managed to explain even this phenomenon, surprised face. And there is still work to be done in regards to Shinjuku, though nothing is left of it but data.
Maybe there's a way to fix that.
Not to mention the allure of examining Shibuya's unique vibes. I wish for nothing more than to continue analyzing and archiving as much data as possible.
But we need to bring back Shinjuku.
Also, Kaie, the AIs in Metal Gear Solid 2 told me that it's all junk data that needs to be filtered.
You with us then? Indeed I am, smiley face.
Guys, we need to bring back Shinjuku. That's where Toby Fox left the files for Deltarune Chapter 3 and beyond.
I'm glad, and I hope your dream comes true. Many thanks, Rhyme. Happy face.
Cat face.
Cat face. Now, let's get to work, shall we?
Let's get to work.
Basically, yeah.
So,
Alright, so let me explain the thing about Rhyme's voice. Okay, like Dudes just said, I'll get to the Japanese side in a moment. Okay, so like I just said, in the original game, what little lines Rhyme had were done by Kate Higgins, the same actress who plays Uzuki. I don't know why she was recasting Kingdom Hearts 3D, probably because, as Theo explained before, Square tends to give smaller voice acting budgets to their handheld projects, so probably Kingdom Hearts 3D got the short end of the stick regarding that stuff, basically.
I find it weird because, remember, the Cydia game managed to get every single voice actor who had of a character who had a previous role for that. Okay, outside of Gabran, but that was a bit tricky because his original VA was a British, theater, actor, so, they had to improvise.
Sure. Now, like Dude just said, for both, okay, if I forgot if the Japanese voice actress for Rhyme from the first game reprised their role in Kingdom Hearts 3D, probably. But for both the anime and this sequel, the Japanese voice actress was recast. For Rhyme, I mean. I don't know why. Maybe it's one of those she had some kind of scandal or some shit, kind of like Takahiro Sakurai had or something like that. Or remind me, what was that that Yakuza actor who?
Oh yeah, the guy that was supposed to be the villain in the first Judgment, and also Olaf's VA from Frozen, but then got caught with the drug. So
yeah.
And he had a thing with the Yakuza despite being the protagonist of Judgment. Oh my god.
That's the Japanese side though. What makes it weird for me is this English dub version, because Kate Higgins is the original voice of Rhyme, and she's here in this game playing Uzuki. So why not have a reprisal role as Rhyme while you're at it then?
It's not like she would have had puberty issues.
I can tell you that Rhyme's original VA, Hitomi Nabatame, has not really announced retirement or anything in particular, as far as I know. While a new one, Ayana Taketatsu, also does not even have any particular, thing. The only major difference that I can find between the two is that Ayana Taketatsu is also a singer, so maybe they wanted slightly star power I don't know.
I guess maybe. But the basic point, what makes it weird for me, is that Kaie Higgins, like I said, does not reprise her role in this game, even though, I mean, you bothered to get Kaie Higgins here. Why not have her reprise her role while you're at it? I'm glad she's still playing Uzuki, because I wouldn't want anybody else playing Uzuki. That being said, the new actress they got for Rhyme, as you're going to hear when we get proper fully voiced scenes of her, she perfectly captures the essence of the role, and yeah, she sounds basically like a convincing older version of her Kate Higgins voice, so it doesn't really matter either way. It's still a great voice at the end of the day, so I'm not complaining. But it is a weird piece of trivia. You got Kate Higgins here, why not have her do both of her roles? It's so weird. Anyway, everybody, see you for the next part.
Yeah.
Yeah.